Hi guys, okay, sorry for my late post. I've been really busy this week with school and barn and all that kind of stuff. Um, so I'm this is something that I feel like is kind of important for people to know. And I made this channel like to help other people out because it's like we were thrown into the horse thing. Like I wanted a horse, my family wanted a horse, but we didn't really know anyone that like had it before, like close kind of thing. So we were kind of on our own. We didn't know what we were looking for. We didn't know anything. So I'm trying to like help out you guys, get you in a routine like, oh, I can do this, I can do that kind of thing. I don't know. Sorry, I'm just kind of out of it. So this video is about questions and tips to ask when you go buy a horse. So we've had different experiences with all of them. One top question for me that I didn't know about, even like I did my research, this question never came up, and I was so like, I wish it did, then we would have known. But I love Finn. Okay, I'll just get into it. But when we bought Finn, he was in a lesson program. Like not just a lesson program, like someone owned him, but she let other people use him in lessons. So he was getting a lesson every single day. That means your horse gets out an hour every single day just for a lesson. Then she would ride him afterwards. So he was practically in a training program. So that's always very important to know, because when we first bought Finn, the first week, 2 weeks, absolutely perfect, mellow in that like lesson horse kind of phase. Then after that, he's like, you know what, he's not getting worked as regularly. Like I would ride him like almost every day, but I would only ride him like half an hour, not like an hour kind of thing. So he started getting worse, and then we had to put him in, and then after we put him in a training program, he was fine, like back to his normal self kind of thing. But that's something important to see, knowing that they are going to get more high strung after you bring him home and don't ride him as regularly and not in a training program. One other tip that I feel like you should know is bring someone that knows horses. If you're new at this, oh my gosh, the sprinklers were going on, and I thought someone was breaking in the house. Not like literally, but like something was happening. Yeah, bring someone that knows horses. If like your trainer, maybe bring them. When we first went up to see Finn, we were by ourselves. We were so confused. We literally left and came back a week later. And then we went and looked at another horse, long story. But the second time we brought our trainer and we brought the trailer. So she rode him, vet check, do a vet check. Trust me, you will regret it later if there's something wrong. And if it's like they're solid, you don't need to as much. But like, if there's anything questionable, do a vet check. You don't always have to do x-rays, but like, do a vet check. But yeah, trainer, I brought the trailer up, then we actually took him that same day. But even if it's not your trainer, just make sure one of you guys knows like a lot about horses, how you could see lameness in the back. Make sure one of you guys can know lameness in the back. Oh my gosh, I just dropped my pencil. Okay, I'm back. Watch out for scams. There's a lot in the horse shopping community kind of thing. A lot of people scam. They'll ace your horse, not yours, but like they'll ace their horse, like drug them up so they're perfect when you're there. You buy them, take them home, and they're a nutcase, and then you lose thousands of dollars kind of thing. But watch out for scams. Try to figure out if they're aced. Usually it wears off after a couple of hours, so if you wait a while, it'll go away kind of thing. How long have they had the horse? If they've had it for like 2 months or less, no, I could even say like 4 months, there has to be something wrong. No one has a horse that they love for 4 months and gets rid of it. Ask them what happened. And a lot of people, like I say, would lie. They'll be like, I've had the horse forever. I've had the horse like years, and I'm sad to see him leave. But like, just make sure it's real. I don't know. Go with your gut. What they feed. When we first got Finn, I don't remember if he was on all alfalfa, Timothy. Right now, we're putting him on a different hay, and he's more calm. So if they're on like alfalfa 24/7, then that's how they're gonna be. If they're on like a really low kind of like Timothy, any of those kind of hays, then you'll know if you give them alfalfa, they might be a little bit more, and you can ask them about that. Or do they get buckets after they eat? Do they get vitamins? What do they do? The routine. Do they ride him every single day? That's another really big one. If they don't ride him every single day, like, there's different types of horses. A horse that you can leave for a week, go get on, and they're perfectly fine. Like, they're the same as if you rode them every day. And there's horses that have to get out every single day, like Finn. Like, get ridden, like, or they're a lot. So that's another question to ask. Any bad habits? Like, I know some horses shake their head, some throw it, some out anything. They trip a lot. Just let ask them that question. Let the feet. Look at their feet. If they have tiny feet, that means usually they're not as strong, or it's fine. Like, I know, like, Arabs and all that kind of stuff. I'm not, like, against Arabs or anything. I'm just saying, check their feet, make sure their feet are good. And then, like, the simple questions: breed, age, level, teeth. Do a vet check, yeah. Make sure the owners ride them first. If it's different if you know that this horse is gonna be fine, then you're good. Like, but a lot of people lie and stuff, and then they'll have you get on first, and this horse is crazy kind of thing. Just make sure the owners feel comfortable, and, like, they'll ride the horse. They're actually, like, willing to ride. And it's fine, like, if they're injured. I know we were gonna go see this one horse, and the lady, I forgot if she was injured or something. Yeah, she was injured and really old, and she was getting out horses, and we're like, okay, I guess maybe we'll ride then. Temperament. Are they like a 2? Are they like a 10? Are they like, you know, you kind of want to know that stuff before you buy a horse. Are they good with other animals? Dogs, cats, at our barn, goats, other horses. Like, just make sure they're good with other ones, like horses, and especially horses. Oh, this is another big one. Stall. Are they in a box stall? Are they in a pipe stall? Are they in a field? It's different if you bring a horse from a field to a box stall. Like, you also have to think about that stuff, you know? The horse is probably living happy life, finally. But you don't want to bring him to a box stall, so that's another very important thing. Catching a horse. It's not fun to have a horse you can't catch. You want to be able to walk inside. Like with Finn, I'll literally walk into a stall. He puts his own face in his halter. You kind of want a horse like that. You don't want one that you have to chase around to try to get him. Groundwork. Did they do any groundwork? Can he use a mounting block? Can you get on from the ground? Like all that kind of stuff. Even like lunging. What time have they, like, do they have time off? Like, do they just come every week, or do they ride 24/7 all day kind of thing? Yeah, freshness, like how much energy, blah, 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 blah. Already went upward lesson program. Done. Oh, specialized tack. Do they have, like, a martingale? Do they have a hackamore? Do they have, different type of saddle pad that they need, boots? Yeah, like saddle size. Training. What training have they had? Cross country, jumping, western, dressage, many more. Like what discipline are they? That's pretty simple, like anyone. Trailering. Will this horse go in a trailer? Yeah. Finn's good at trailer. I don't remember about the other two. But, like, that's just something to know. It's not like, this is after you think, you know, I'm going to get this horse. These are some questions to ask. You don't really need to be like, this is horse trailing. No, he doesn't. Oh, I'm not going to get him. Like, that kind of thing. Where has he been? If this horse came from a field, or this horse was a brood mare for this long, you know, you have to think about that stuff. Like, I get it if, like, you're a horse trainer, but if you're new at owning a horse, like we were, you don't want that kind of horse. Trust me. Does he go on trails? Does he go on trails with others? Does he go on trails alone? How is he? Is he scared of stuff? Does he spook? All that kind of stuff. But yeah, health. You want to make sure he has a good health. Well, that's where vet check comes in. Allergies, injuries. Has he had prior injuries? I know Finn fell in a turnout right before they sold him, and he hurt something, But then they kept him off of work or something. I don't remember. We still wanted to go look at him. We fell in love with this horse. We were really upset about that part. And then the vet check came out and he said he was hurt, but he was still like he thought it was gonna hurt when you would touch this area, and that's why it was just confusing. But like prior injuries, history of horse, you want to know where did they come from. I know Tulsa went from like Kentucky, Pennsylvania, all around there to back. So you kind of want to just know that stuff. That usually means that they're better in trailers or worse. Depends. Lameness. Do they have any lameness? Have they ever had lameness? Usually if a horse has lameness once, they'll have it for a while. I don't know. It could change different horses. Just have caution in general when you go there. Oh, these are some pretty important questions. Okay. Ask. Do you lunge him? You don't even have to be thinking like, I'm going to buy this horse. This is just something very important to know. Every time that they get on the horse, do they lunge him? Because it'd be different when you get back to your barn and it's like, you're like, I'm just going to get on, and he's crazy. Yeah. Ask that question. Trust me. If they lunge that horse before they get on, he has to have energy. This is probably one of the most important questions. If this horse, I'll be the other person. If this horse is upset about something, what do? What's his thing? What's his reaction? Does this horse spook? Does he jump to the side? Does he take off if he's mad? Does he, like I know Finn, they just said, if he's mad, he'll just throw his head. Like that's just kind of their thing. Like he'll throw his head, he'll buck every time he's upset, he'll take off, he rears. What's his thing? If it's, I don't know, that's just really important. That's all of them for this week's video. If you guys want any help with anything, just let me know. I already gone through it. And good luck if you guys are searching for a horse, and if you're not, don't give up on any of your dreams. I thought I would never ever get a horse in my life, and that ended up happening. So just be cautious if you do end up buying a horse. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to sound like a parent, but okay guys, I'll see you next week, and bye.